It's on Kalyan Jewellers. The stock is tanking 5% even today. Alex, yesterday it was locked in lower circuit of 10%, but it did see some cool off in the last hour of trade, but closed 7% lower. Today it's down around almost 5% as we speak.
I also want to point out, because you did all, you and Hiral did all the work, right?
Yeah.
We did have a deep dive, which is one of the segments on our shows on Kalyan Jewellers, where my co-anchor has broken down all of the numbers. You should be able to find that available on our YouTube platform. So do check it out. Who asked this question?
So Thima Reddy from, I believe she's from Chennai, if I'm not wrong. And so she's bought Kalyan Jewellers at 718 and she's bought 187 shares. She wants to know whether she should wait or she should sell. The current stock price is 527. She's not mentioned whether she wants, a fundamental view or a technical view, but Kush, I'll come to you on this one. There was one point of time when, momentum traders were crazy about this stock, but it seems like, the stock is now seeing a lot of profit booking from those momentum traders. Is that the right reading?
Well, as they say, the higher they go, the harder they fall, right? Yes. Sometimes, that tends to happen. This stock sadly has been, a case in point. There were a lot of negative divergences on the daily and the weekly charts setting up, even when the momentum was building. So there were hints. But that said, the near-term structure of this stock has actually now gone, for a toss, where the stock is trading below the 200-day moving average for the second session in a row. Now, this 500 to 520 zone, 525 zone rather, is a bit of a support zone. So while it's a bit of a loss and, it might extend if the stock does go to 500 levels, my suggestion would be to hold on to this one with a stop loss around 500. The reason being that the selling that you're seeing, at least on the daily chart, is coming close to the oversold territories. While I don't see the stock going back to those 800 or 750 odd levels, in a V-shape kind of a way, but at least there could be some meaningful recovery where the stock could head to 575 and then 620 levels, thus reducing the loss, that she is making. So hold with a stop loss around 500 for, a recovery from the oversold territories.
My English teacher in school drilled a few things into my head, Kush, and what she said is that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But my science teacher also taught me that the higher you go, the gravitational forces cause an acceleration and the harder. So both are right.